with the question which I asked you. What is that one thing that stops you to achieve your dream? What are you grateful for today? Maybe for me, why do Toastmasters makes me feel so confident? Aren't these questions amazing? Let me tell you one secret which I recently discovered. Questions are the keys that will open the doors for the answers you need. Trust me. Did you know this before? Yes? No? I know it's basic. Everyone knows this. But sometimes, isn't it necessary to go back to basics? Do you remember what questions you asked your mom when you were 2 years or 5 years old? Let me tell you one incident of a daughter and mother. A daughter, a small kid of 2 years, she was asking her mother, "Mama, why is your tummy so big?" And mom said, "That's because I'm expecting a baby." "Where's the baby?" And mom said, "It's inside my tummy." And daughter said, "Did you eat the baby?" So I'm sure babies never think that whatever question I'm asking is a stupid question. Then what happens when we grow up? Let me tell you one of my incident when I was 10. I went to a cyber cafe with my dad. Sorry, let me take a step back. For all of the people in the room who do not know what is cyber cafe, I grew up in a time when there was no internet on the mobile. No, don't look at me like I am an alien or unearthly human in the room. So we need to go to cyber cafe to access the internet. And the walls of the internet had these stickers, porn strictly prohibited. I went with my dad and my dad was in the another corner of the room. I shouted at him, "Papa, what is the meaning of porn?" Everyone in the room was staring at me or my father. He was sweating under his collar. He wanted to run away that day and he wanted to tell everyone in the room, "I just adopted her 2 days back. She's not I thought he is not going to take me to home." But he did. But his facial expressions alarmed me that I might have asked the wrong question. Should I have skipped asking that? So if I were to introspect some major roadblocks that stops me from asking questions, those are: 1. I'm not paying enough attention for my mind to even process a question. 2. I think it's a stupid question. 3. If you have a different view than me, I let you sit on your own view and I be on my own view. I don't ask you. 3 teammates from my team were destined coincidentally to make the gear shift of my thought process to remove these roadblocks. Let me tell you all of them. First, I thought it's a stupid question. How many people are like me in the room who just hides behind the curtain when they ask a question and they tell, "Sorry for asking this stupid question." So I asked a question to my teammate saying, "Sorry for asking a stupid question." So this is like you are telling a person that you are stupid before they judge you are stupid. And she replied me back saying, "Never ever apologize to anyone for asking a question. And no question is a stupid question." That day she raised my psychological safety to a different level. For the people who do not know what is psychological safety, it is feeling safe state of mind to share and express your thoughts or questions. You know, highest performing teams in the world have highest level of psychological safety because that is the seed to the innovation. Second, I was not aware enough to ask questions. So I happen to be with my current team for now 2 years, and in my one-on-ones with my manager, when I go to him with a problem, he tells me, he did not respond me back with an answer. Instead, he asks me a question. "Ishwaki, what would you have done differently if you were given the same problem again? I think you got a problem to solve, but you don't know what is the problem statement." So in order to make a problem statement, you first need to find out these 3 things. First, what do you want to achieve? Second, how or how much do you want to achieve? And third, when do you want to achieve? Anyone in the room knows about SMART goals? What are SMART goals? You should know the district conference thing. Okay, those are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. So in order to form SMART goals, you first have to form SMART questions. That day I realized that when you are teenagers, Difficulty for you in exams with the questions is to answer those questions. But when you grow up, the difficulty level rises higher. And to get the correct answer, the first step is to form a correct question. And the third, if I have different view than yours. So during my internship, I was working with my teammate and we were supposed to get certain tasks done. He was definitely a senior than me. He thought there's no way to get that task done. But even in my limited experience, I thought that it's possible and there's a way out. So I indecisively told him that I think this task is possible to do. He smirked at me. Trust me, I felt like he wanted to tell me that day, oh baby, you are just born. I have been living in this world for now 1500 years and you're telling me you can do this task. But he did not disparage me. Instead, he asked me respectfully, can you tell me how you can get this task done? And just because he gave me the chance to express my view, I told him and we got the task done. I wonder till today if that day he would have put me down saying that this is not possible, if I would not have got enough courage to defer his thoughts, he would not have learned something new. Neither I would have learned that representing your views is okay. In fact, it is beneficial. So that day I learned that even if someone comes with a different view than you, who is lesser in experience than you, don't just reject their ideas. Try to ask them questions and understand their views. You might learn something new. On the flip side, if someone higher experience than you comes to you and tells you something, you're not obliged to agree. You should present your own views, ask your questions and let them convince you. I think this will open the horizons of new perspective and maybe cultivate a growth-oriented mindset. So if I were to spotlight the major heroes from my learnings, those are 1. Be aware. 2. Be teachable, be open to other views. 3. Let people convince you. And 4th, be confident to share your views. So I want everyone in this room, I want to leave you with a question. Are you comfortable to ask questions? If not, what are your major roadblocks and how are you going to overcome that? Thank you.